In this video, I am demonstrating how I went about performing a SICS in a really hard black cataract. So after doing the peritomy, here I am just performing light scleral cautery, scleral bit wet field cautery before I initiate my incision for the same area. Once this has been done, I will take my 15 number blade and using only my limbs as a fixation point, I fashion a frown incision the superior area. This is about 1/3 to half thickness of the sclera. I then take my crescent blade and dissect out a sclerocorneal tunnel. It takes a little bit of skill here because you need a good fixation. Your limbs has to be good, as I do not have a bridle suture in place. Make sure you fashion your scleral pockets. Tunnel has to be adequately sized. This is an unyielding, it's a very big nucleus. It's going to be unyielding. You cannot make a small tunnel and get away by squeezing out such a large nucleus. Once the tunnel has been done, I put my side port, enter the chamber with my keratome, stain the capsule with trypan blue. I express both the trypan blue and the air with 2% HPMC. And I am preparing now to fashion a large rhexis with my bent 26 gauge needle. Got the flap, all is going well, and make sure the rhexis is very large. It did go out a bit, but I was able to bring it back. I'm still able to control it. And there you have it. It's a large vertically oval rhexis, and this is even better for a case like this. Once that is done, I open up the incision completely with my keratome. And hydrodissect this nucleus. Make sure it is freely rotating. Once you're sure it is completely separated, go ahead, put some 2% HPMC, and I take two dialers, push the nucleus to one side, engage the pole, engage the equator, and keep rotating it out into the antechamber. And there, that's it. It has come out completely into the antechamber. Put some posterior scleral pressure and engage the nucleus and rotate it out. Look how large that nucleus is and how easily it has come out. I then take my Sinskey Simcoe cannula and sorry about that, and aspirate all the loose cortex. This bag is going to be loose. Be very careful. Don't be very aggressive. If there is some bits and pieces of cortex, nothing is going to happen. You don't have to do a thorough job of it. Then once the bag has been adequately cleaned, I put in some HPMC again, and under HPMC I am going to insert my 6 mm rigid PMM IOL. First the leading haptic goes into the bag, and then I fold the trailing haptic and let it go into the bag. Finally conclude my surgery by aspirating all the HPMC from within the chamber. You can take out some free cortex if it comes, and put in my intracameral antibiotic, hydrate my paracentesis, and I give a, since there is a peritomy, I give a subconjunctival into that conjunctiva to bring it down. Thank you so much for watching.